guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how I do peel base over builder gel. I am using all products from Triple D. These were not sent to me. I purchased everything you see me use in the video. So I have their Opulent Build a Nail Gel, their gel brush, their nail forms, as well as their gel base coat. You do need a base coat for builder gel, and yes, you need to have a LED or UV lamp in order to work with the builder gel. So I'm going to get started with a nail form. I'm going to pop the little sticker out of the center and I'm going to place it on the back, and that's just going to give the nail form a little bit more strength and structure for when I go to place it under my nail. I'm going to tear up the top part, and then I'm just going to give it a little shimmy, wiggle, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to make the nail form a little bit curved because my nails are curved. If you have flatter nails, you probably won't need to curve it as much. So when you're applying nail forms, you want to look at your whole entire finger and really center it. So I just like to pretend that I have like a black invisible line going all the way up my finger, and then I want to line up the center of my nail form where you see that big bold black stripe with the numbers, and make sure that that is even going all the way down my whole entire finger. That's one of the things I learned in high school. I went to a little trade high school and did like a year and a half of Cosmo class in there. So I like to just turn my finger towards me and make sure that it is center both ways. I like to look at it, you know, from an angle and make sure that my nail isn't overhanging too much, and then you can just adjust it from there, which is what I'm going to do to make sure that I get that nail form as even with my nail as possible. If not, you're gonna have a wonky nail and probably end up having to make it super thick in order for it to be even. So I really actually love these nail forms because if you saw when I went to put it on, it has a nice like already cut out V shape. So for somebody like me who has a strong C curve, I can actually get these forms under my nails without having to cut that V part out myself. So it just makes it a little bit easier. So I'm gonna work on getting this form on. The forms definitely are the hardest part, in my opinion. So it definitely takes some practice and some playing around, but when I get it the way that I want, I'm going to kind of pull and then close those tabs up at the top. So another thing, these forms are the butterfly type of forms, but it does have this little area right here that you could cut off, but that'll be optional depending on, you know, your gel lamp. I like to keep it the way that it is because I can kind of slide my finger under it and make sure that the form stays in place. So now that I have my form in place, I've already obviously went ahead and prepped my nails. I got the surface, you know, the shine off the surface of them, and I dehydrated. Now I'm gonna go in with my gel base coat, and I'm just applying a really thin, even layer of my gel base. And then I'm going to give this a quick 30-second cure. If a little bit of the base gets on the nail form, it's not a big deal, but the focus is to apply it on the nail. But if it gets on the nail form, doesn't matter, it's still fine. So that's done. I am opening up my Opulent gel. I already cured the gel base for 30 seconds. You don't want to wipe the sticky tacky layer off because that's what's going to help the builder gel really adhere. So I'm just going to pick up a little bead of the builder gel and place it right where my natural nail meets the nail form. I'm going to turn my nail to the side just so you guys can see. And then without having my brush actually touch the nail form, I'm just gonna kind of pick it up and kind of move it back and forth around the edge. This builder gel self-levels beautifully. I was surprised with it being so thick that it actually evened out on its own really, really, really nice. It just makes it so much easier to work with, especially somebody like me who does not have a lot of experience with builder gel. So I'm just going to continue to manipulate this gel. You don't need any kind of alcohol or swipe solution like you do with polygel. I do every once in a while just wipe my nail brush off on an alcohol pad, but you don't need any alcohol to actually move the builder gel around and manipulate it. It actually is super easy to work with. So when I have the start of my tip the way that I want it, I just take whatever excess gel is still on my brush and just go from cuticle to free edge. Start at my cuticle and just pull it out. But you don't want to pull too much when you get to the tip, because you want to make sure that the tip that's on the nail form still has a little bit of thickness. So I'm just gonna make sure that my nail looks the way that I want it to. I'm gonna give the tip one last quick look, and if needed, I will kind of just fix the tip before I pop it in my lamp. I do go ahead and flip my hand upside down for about 15-30 seconds, and then I'm all ready to cure it. And just to be safe and make sure that the form doesn't move on me while I have it in my lamp, I'm just gonna pop the top of my lamp off and hold it over my nail. I kind of have my thumb underneath the form, just kind of holding it in place. And then after that, pull it out of the lamp. I cured it for 60 seconds. And now I'm just gonna go in and do a second layer of the builder gel the same exact way as I did the first. That's what's kind of great with this builder gel. You can kind of do it in thin layers and just, you know, apply a layer, cure until you have it the way that you want, which is what I wanted to do, because this is my first time using the builder gel. So I just wanted to kind of get a feel for, you know, how it was to work with. You know, when you're doing the dip powder, you kind of know that all your nails are even, but when you're doing gel and doing each nail separate, it's kind of hard to know whether you have them all the same thickness. So it is definitely a learning curve, just like everything else. Everything else with practice, you know, you get better. So the builder gel nails that I'm doing, I am going to actually keep these on because I like having the overlay over my nail. I did end up a couple days later just kind of filing them down a little bit to where they were pretty much even with my natural nail, but I really like this builder gel because you can use it to repair a nail. I wanted to mainly just kind of add width to my nails because after I did the clear dip, and like I mentioned in that video, when you file too much at your sidewalls of the tips, it can take away a little bit from your natural nail. So I want to use this builder gel to kind of just widen up my nails once again. So I flipped my finger upside down, I gave it a 60-second cure, and now I'm just gonna pinch underneath of the nail form and pop that baby right off, just like so. It does take a little bit to get them off, but they do come off. But you do want to make sure you have enough thickness on the tip, because if it's too thin, it could break when you pop that nail form off. So now I'm just going to look at it from all angles, and I noticed that it was a little bit thin on the tip, so I'm just going to do one more really thin coat of the builder gel over my whole entire nail. You also want to keep in mind that you are going to be filing and shaping. So I was definitely thinking of that and just wanted to put a extra thin little layer at, you know, my nail bed area, just so that I didn't do any damage to my natural nail when I was filing and shaping. Another thing, they look crazy right now. When you take the nail form out, they look crazy, but I guarantee you that since I had the nail form on underneath, I do not have any of the builder gel stuck to my skin. So even though it's going over, you know, my sidewall area a bit, it's not on my skin because I had it, you know, over top of the nail form. So I went ahead and I did a full 90-second cure for my last layer. And now I'm just taking a alcohol pad and just getting that sticky inhibition layer off, and I am rubbing underneath my nail. And now you can go in. I'm just clipping them down because I wanted this to be more of a overlay. I actually didn't keep them super long. I wanted it more as like a repair to my nails. So I'm just gonna file them up just a little bit just so that I can do my other nail without the tip getting in the way. So I'm not even really focusing on making it even or anything right now. I'll do that after all my nails are done. So I'm going to finish up filing this nail up for a bit, and then I will be right back to do my pinky. So I'll be right back in a sec. All right, now onto my pinky nail, or as I like to call it, my problem child. So I'm just gonna get another nail form out. I'm gonna pop that center sticker out and place it on the back. If you don't wanna place it on the back, you could wait until you have your whole entire form on your nail, and then you could use that to kind of make sure that the wings of the form are completely intact. So you could kind of fold it around the wings. Hopefully that made sense. So I hate doing tips or extensions on my pinkies, and I will show you why in just a second. So my pinky is actually crooked, as you can see when I put it in. So it'll look straight one way and not straight the other. So this problem child finger of mine is where I really need to look at my whole entire finger and really, you know, envision that invisible line going all the way up my finger. Because if I'm looking at just my nail when I put this form on, it's not gonna look straight no matter which way that I do it. So my pinky nail, I actually do just go a little bit off camera just to really make sure that I have it on correctly. So I'm gonna finish up getting my form on and get started on building up this nail, but I will let you guys watch for a bit and I will be right back. All right, so I've applied my gel base and I cured that for 30 seconds. And now I'm going in and just doing the same exact thing again, just grabbing a small bead of the gel. I'm gonna place it in the center of my nail where the nail form meets my natural nail. And I am just going to mention again, I'm not a nail tech. I have not worked with builder gel before this video, so be nice to me in the comments. It did work just fine for me. I still have these on. I'm probably going to fill in the builder gel in probably about a week. So if you'd be interested in seeing me do a video of a builder gel fill in, comment down below and let me know. If you have experience with the builder gel, then by all means leave me constructive criticism down below as well. because I am pretty much just, I'm winging it. I did watch some YouTube videos on builder gel, and so I am doing the tips that I learned from watching those. But yeah, I'm kind of just winging it, and it worked for me, so I was happy. So I'm going to let you guys watch for a bit. I am doing 60-second cures, and then when I do my last layer of the builder gel, I cure for a full 90 seconds. I think with my pinky, I only needed to do 2 layers because when I popped my form off, it wasn't, you know, too thin, it wasn't too thick. So yeah, I will let you guys continue to watch me build up my nail a bit with this builder gel, and I will be right back. Alright, so pinky is fully cured, and now I'm just going to pinch my nail form and pop this off, and my pinky ends up looking crazy. I did intentionally, you know, put a little bit extra gel around the sides just because, you know, my pinky is, it's the problem child. It's the teenage girl who's 15 and doesn't want to do what she's told to do and doesn't listen. So, so I wanted to make sure I had a little bit extra to kind of just play around with and make sure that I could get it straight. So I just went ahead and just clipped the tip off because I knew I didn't want it that long. And I'm just going to get started on some filing and shaping. Builder gel is very, I feel weird saying that it's soft because these are totally hardened. I actually kept them. You guys will see the finished mani that I did with them, but after I popped that mani off, I actually kind of just kept the builder gel on for a couple days. I actually still have the builder gel on, just clear. I don't have any dip over them yet. And I haven't had any issues. They're not, you know, flimsy, but as far as filing goes, it's softer than acrylic. So you do want to keep that in mind, because if you do overfile, you can overfile quickly with gel. But I will let you guys just watch me file and shape my nails a bit. I am going to include my e-filing, which I know this week has probably made a lot of you guys happy because you guys have been asking me to include more filing and shaping in my videos. So you're welcome. But I will let you guys finish watching me file and shape for a bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, so my shaping is done. I'm just going to go in with my e-file and just contour and get them ready to apply my peel base and dip over top. I am using my mandrel bit with a 240 grit sanding band. And no, this does not hurt. I have enough of the gel on my cuticle area. The next time I did my nails, I did use the cylinder diamond bit, and that worked out perfectly just as well. So look how quickly I'm able to shape these up. Like, this gel I love this gel. I think I'm gonna be keeping a gel overlay over my nails. And I will just, spoiler alert, I like the peel base over the gel better than the clear dip. When I pop off my nails over the clear dip, sometimes it will actually chip like a little edge of my nails. My peelies came off of this set of nails so easy and so quick, and I didn't have any damage, no chipping, nothing. So this will definitely be my go-to for an overlay when I want to do peel base. But I will let you guys watch me finish up, and I'll be right back. Now I'm just going to buff the surface of my nails up so that they are nice and smooth and ready for my peel base application. But you guys will have to comment and let me know if you've ever used builder gel before. Let me know what you think. If you have any constructive criticism for me whatsoever, be sure to let me know. I wasn't worried too much about getting an apex with the builder gel. And that's just because I prefer to do an apex with the dip powder. And honestly, my nails are curved. I kind of have a natural apex already to my nails, so I just don't feel that it's necessary, and I didn't do my nails super long. So I'm just going to buff these up. I'm gonna go wash my hands with just water, and then I will be right back to apply my peel base. All right, so hands are dust free and ready to go. I'm going in with my UNT Peel Off base coat, and for this mani, just because I had never done it over gel before, I did go ahead and just do one coat of the peel base, and I did apply it to my whole entire nail, and it lasted 3 days, my mani did. So I am going to try next time doing it the way I did with my clear dip, but I just wanted to be safe for my first time and make sure that I covered my whole nail. But for me, it was kind of fine because I tend to do my nails every 3 or 4 days, so I didn't mind them popping off after that couple days. But I am going to try kind of my border routine with the peel base, and I will update you guys and let you know how that worked and how long that mani lasted. I think that I'm also going to try just dipping over the builder gel and see if it stays on my nails during soak off, because I know a lot of people do polygel extensions and they dip over that and they just soak off and the polygel stays on. So I'm curious to see if the builder gel will kind of be the same as that. So I'm only applying one layer of the peel base on this mani, So I am going to apply my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil over top of the dip manis that I did over this builder gel. I didn't film the dip and the transfer foil application, but if you would like me to, comment down below and I can definitely do another transfer foil mani for you guys. So my nails are all done. I did 2 different kinds of florally transfer foils over them. The dip powder color that I used is called Heaven Sent by iGel. And now I'm just finishing up my mani like I do all my manis with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil. So I will leave links and everything that I use down below for you guys. I will include my nail lamp. I use a 72 watt LED UV, which last I checked is back in stock on Amazon. So let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me do. It is No by July, so I'm focusing on nail art techniques and just using dip powders that I already have. So comment and let me know what you guys want to see me do next. I hope you guys enjoyed Peel Base Week. I hope you found these videos helpful and they will inspire you to try them out and do something new. So thank you guys so much for your guys' support and for watching my videos, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye guys.